Hello, welcome back to Digger Dan Metal Detecting, where I've just realised that I forgot my drink. Had to call the missus and she's going to come and bring it for me because she's lovely. I forget my head if it wasn't screwed on sometimes, honestly. Yeah, going to need a drink today. It's a nice day, sun's shining. It's meant to rain later, says it's going to, but we don't know. I am on the Roman field, and as you can probably see just down there, I've got a brand new coil, which I'm very excited to use. It's the little M9 coil for the Manticore, obviously. Yeah, so I thought, what better place to bring it than the Roman field, and try my best to see if we can winkle out some more Roman coins. You know, it's meant to be better at separation, getting in between all that iron. So I'll change up some settings today. I think we'll try and go a little bit faster, not so much depth. I think it's got good depth anyway, but yeah, don't you just love it when you've got something new to play with? That's the yeah, it really does. It changes things, doesn't it? It makes you more excited to get out there as well. I mean, I'm always excited anyway. I can't wait to get back out on the field. But yeah, it just adds that little bit, doesn't it? You know. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to using it. So let's get out there on the field, on the Roman field, and see if we can winkle out some little Roman coins. Start the old Manticore up. There's the little 9-inch coil. Feels super light already. Yeah, going to be really nice swinging this today. There's going to be no trouble on the arm. Let's go. I'm going to stick with, I'm in all-terrain fast anyway, so we'll stick with that. I'm going to start with 22 sensitivity. I know you could probably bump it up with a smaller coil, as we did with the old Simplex. You got the SP24 coil on, you could have full sensitivity, but that doesn't mean you should always, you know. So we'll start there, and I'll bump it up accordingly. Let's go recovery speed. Let's bump that up. Let's try 7 to start with. See how we get on with that. We want it to be a bit faster. I want to really get in between that iron. So yeah, I think pretty much. Just do a little noise cancel. Not that we really need to here. There's not a lot going on. 8. It's settled on 8. And so there we go. We're ready to go. Let's give that a try. Certainly feels different to swing. That's for sure. It's super light. Let's just put the sound on for you so you can hear. I'll lift one of my lift one side of my headphones up so I can hear as well. I can hear it's picking up the iron a lot faster. Don't know how well you can hear the iron. This volume's full. Ferrous volume. Let's just. No, you can probably hear that. I can hear it. You should be able to. That's it's lovely to swing. Just picking out something there, little something, but it's trying to tell me there's something there, but not very strong. Yeah, I can already tell this is going to get in between that iron a little better. But like I say, I think it still will have a reasonably good depth, being the 9-inch coil. It's not that much smaller than the standard. I've always found with these smaller coils as well, I've used a few. I had them on the Legend, I had them on the Simplex. That's a bit of a... I think that's just falsing a little bit on the iron there. Possibly trying to tell me there was something in there, but definitely is there. A little 15, 16 Yeah, I've always found with these smaller coils that they do grab signals off to the side of the coil as well. You'll find, so you won't be missing, you won't be losing coverage, because they'll still pick out those little targets. Sounds irony that now. Not sure where it is. I think it could just be false, and I've got to get used to it again, obviously, because it's going to be slightly different. Is it in the hole still? Has it fell back in? Don't know. It's done a disappearing act, that one. You'll find when I fill the hole back in, yeah, it's totally disappeared, that one. Let's just fill the hole back in. Sometimes, but not always. I won't give up though. There was a target in there. I obviously just covered it up. It's small, I think, whatever it is. It's there somewhere. Let's try the pinpointer. It's definitely in there. Could just be iron. Sand just in that side, but I'm not sure about that. Should be slightly better pinpointing as well, really. It is off to that side. Could be iron, could be a little nail. It's there somewhere. It's in this little clod. That's a little nail. I mean, they do catch you out sometimes. Sorry, guys. Tiny little nail, probably Roman. Get a lot of that on here, and these do catch you out, but I will double check the hole and have a little scrape around and see what we can find. But yeah, hopefully that wasn't just it. I'll come back to you if it isn't. Right, so I filled the hole back in, and actually my little teens signal is over there somewhere. So I think I'd already flicked it out, but then probably buried it underneath whatever I was, all the soil that I'd kicked out. If that's it, that's tiny. What is that? Turn you off, shush. Shush. Silly pinpointer. There's a tiny little bit of shaped metal. That is tiny. No wonder I buried it. I think it's a tiny bit of lead. It's obviously been chomped by something. Someone's cut it because it's got lots of straight edges, but it's just a little tiny blob of lead. And that was my little signal. That's a Roman coin signal, that. A little 910 here, guys. And unbelievably, I mean, this is literally, you can just about make out my hole here that I just dug with you. I had another tiny piece of lead right next to it. Walked to here, and here we go, look. 910, we're on to a little Roman coin, guys. Unbelievable. There you go, there's the imprint. Little imprint. I wasn't expecting that. I was actually expecting a bit of lead at a 910, but that's, yeah, that's really low for a little Roman. But there we are, straight on the Roman coins. Now, last time I was here with Tom, we had a little play on here. This had only just been turned over because it had failed wild seed on it, wildflower, and he redid a good section of it. You can see over the back there, still flowered up, but he did a good section of this, and there was just no signals. I think because the air gaps in the soil, the machines didn't like it. It was fresh that day, you know, so it had only just been turned, so we didn't find anything. But straight on here, and we've got a little Roman coin. There's some detail. There's a little standing person on the reverse there. Not sure I can see a bust. Try my hardest. But it might dry up and we might be able to see it at the roundup. But yeah, onto the Roman already. This little coil's just plucked that one out. I mean, it wasn't very deep, but we'll see. I'm impressed how it, you know, I dug that bit of iron out and next to it was that tiny piece of lead. That's already great separation, isn't it? You know. But yeah, there we go. Little Roman coin. First one of the day. Many more to come, hopefully. There's iron in here as well as this signal. That's better that way. A little 9. What's going on? Literally, guys. The next signal along. Where's... I can't see where my hole was. I'm making my way to the field entrance so I can meet my partner and what have I done with it? Get my drink. She is coming with it. Look, a little 9. Even on the surface, it's given a 9. We've got ourselves another, I think. No, it's not. I thought that was a Roman coin. It's not. It's tricked me. That so looked like a little Roman coin, doesn't it? It's not. It's a button. You tricky little beggar. I honestly thought that was a Roman coin, but I think that's a button. Look, it's got a little where the shank would have been. Well, they get us all sometimes. Even me, look. It's not button porn, but it's yeah, still a button. Still history. It's got a little, you know, it's quite bronzy looking, that. It's quite an older one, I think. But yeah, you got me. Stop it, stop filming me. What are you doing here? Did you bring Daddy his silly drink that you forgot? Yeah. Mummy bought it. Don't want to be on camera, look. Hello, Alf.
Metal stuff.
Looking for metal stuff. Alfie, go. Hey, we need to find metal stuff with a metal detector, don't we? Yeah? You're going to come and help me?
Have you got a metal detector?
Yes, of course I have. Look, it's over there. Come on then, and you can find pottery as well. I'll show you what type of pottery. Toby, look. Toby, come here. Look. Look here, look. See this? Yes. You see that grey colour?
Yes.
That is Roman pottery. That's what you're looking for. If you can find some more of that. Yeah. You can put that one in your pocket, yeah? There's lots of it here.
Metal too, though.
Yeah, we'll look for metal, but we need the metal detector to find that.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Daft.
Wow.
Daft you are. I have got a signal in there, but I don't know what it is yet, and it's going to take some digging. It's a 90 signal.
Toby, look at all those lovely flowers.
All the flowers here, it's lovely, yeah. Let's see what we can find then, shall we? That was just another nail.
We might find a coin on top of the field, might we?
What, with your eyes?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you might do.
Yeah. But they're
You have to...
usually in the ground, aren't they?
They're usually in the ground, yeah. And keep an eye out for that grey pottery.
Oh yes, grey pottery. Why, that was back, I think. Wait.
I feel like it is falsing on the nails a little bit.
Just a minute, Mum.
What you got there? I think that's just a rock, baby. What's this one? What's this, Toby? Here, look. What's that there?
In this pot,
That's just a stone. That is Roman pottery, look.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's a bit. You can keep that one.
This one is good, isn't it? Because it's like... I just need this pen. Yes!
found together, Toby? Tell me, don't hide.
Okay.
What is it? What's this?
Coin or something.
What, tell us what we've found together.
Stop, I don't want to.
Do you think it's a little Roman coin, Toby?
Yes.
Look. Let's see. Oh, it is. Look.
You found one.
We found one. A little imprint there. Hold on.
Oh,
It's exciting. It is a little Roman coin. Look. Can we see anything on it, Toby?
Oh, stick on the field.
Oh, lovely. Sorry, dog's just been sick. Stop eating stuff then. What have you got? Can you see anything on it?
No.
Is there not a little head on it? Nothing on there?
No. It's not big enough.
Nothing? Where are you going with it?
Big enough for it.
Where have you put it?
In my pocket.
Hey, what's it doing in your pocket? Give that back.
No.
No. We'll have a look at it in a minute.
Look at that thing.
That thing, that's a camera.
Oh.
You love cameras. Watch that sick. Don't stand in that. Beautiful little 23 there, 24. Perfect little circle on the centre line. I think I've moved it. What have we got there? Something a little bit green. Oh, I know what that is. That's a tiny fragment. It's not green, it's more like pewter actually. It's a tiny fragment of a crotal bell. Just want to find a whole one. I will find a whole one. I haven't had one in a long time, but yeah, tiny little fragment of crotal bell there, giving a perfect little signal. Absolutely banging. 53, a little bit of a blurred dot, but that's quite a big signal, that. It's funny, this field's suddenly come to life. Lovely 54 now, absolutely crystal clear. It's out, whatever it is, but that's a big signal. And I think, is that a coin? Could well be a coin. Is it a Roman? I think it is, and it's a bit of a bigger one, that's why. It is a Roman coin. And we've got a bust, I think. Not great, but we'll have a little look on the other camera. There we are, guys. Yeah, definitely a little Roman coin, or well, a bit of a bigger one actually, and that's a big signal. I think that's a radiate. Just looking at just seeing the little spikes this side, possibly. It's not the best the condition, is it? But there is detail on it, and it's not to be surprised really of the age of these, you know, 18 to 2000 years, you know, 1800 to 2000 year old. They're gonna be a bit grotty sometimes. Sometimes they come out brilliant, don't they? But yeah, I've settings wise, I've just dropped the recovery speed back down to 6. I felt it was a little bit fast. It was picking up every single little piece of iron, you know, and it'll pick up, you know, any setting you change, just going to pick up items as well as it does the iron, you know. And it was false in a little bit, so I've just dropped that back. I've dropped the sensitivity back to 21. It's just my field, you know. Some fields you might be able to bump the sensitivity right up, but not on here. It's too busy, far too busy. But that's a reasonable depth, 4 or 5 inches. Decent little coin there, and another Roman. So that is how many we had now? 3, and possibly. Let me just see if I can do a bit of fantasticness here. I don't know how I'm going to undo my pot. There we go, in my knees. Here we go. So we've already had the first one this morning. Toby had one which I couldn't get off him. He took it with him, so you're not going to see that. That one, I'm not sure what that is, or whether it's a Roman coin or not, or part of one. But I think it is. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. So we're on 3 and a maybe so far today. But yeah, another little Roman coin, absolutely awesome. And this little coil just seems to be picking them out. It's picking out every little bit of item in the ground, you know, even the tiny bits of lead and everything else. But we'll carry on. I'll keep tweaking settings and seeing how we get on. But we're doing well so far. Nice. This one's certainly a little bit too good not to film. 3940, pretty solid. I've had lots of bits of lead. It seems to definitely is picking up all the tiny pieces of lead. We'll see whether I think it's sort of worth the extra, buying the extra coil. You know, it's going to have its benefits, isn't it? I'm not noticing so far a huge difference, but it's definitely better at separation, I think. Something here. Another piece of lead, maybe? Yeah, I think it is. That's 2 big pieces of lead in a row, actually. I had one a minute ago, and I do check them, obviously, just to see if there's any detail on it. But yeah, big old pieces of lead seem to have surfaced for some reason. He didn't go very deep. He only sort of cultivated it just slightly and reseeded. But yeah, seems to have brought up a couple of big chunks or I've missed them at some point, you know. But yeah, just lead. Now here's a good example of the separation of this coil. You can hear that iron there. Obviously I've dug the hole now. Now this sounded like another piece of lead to me. It had an iffy tone. I'm hoping you can hear that iron right next to it, but there is a 41, 42 in the hole. And oh yes, I think it's just down here. I'm pretty sure that's another Roman coin, and not a small one again either. Looking good for a Roman, I think. But just try and give that a tiny little brush, I think, just to see what we can if we can clean it up and get some detail. They're not coming up with very good detail today, I'm afraid. So far they've been pretty. You can make out some stuff on them, but they're not as good as they can be. But like I say, that's to be expected, isn't it? But yeah, we're on to the Roman coins again. It's definitely a Roman. Got a bit of a different colour to that one. But yeah, no detail whatsoever. Nice little fat Roman coin. But yeah, no detail unfortunately. But yeah, that's another Roman coin, and I think that's already number 4 today. So it is absolutely smashing them out. Lovely. Something I've always liked about small coils as well is how they really lock onto a target, you know, you're swinging. It just bangs that out, you can hear it. Yeah, absolutely brilliant how they lock on like that. Much better pinpointing as well. 1718 here. Yeah, pinpointing's a lot easier with it, I feel. You're straight on it all the time, you know. Did struggle with the 11-inch coil and pinpointing a little bit. What have we got this time? Is it that? Nope. There it is. Nope. There it's not. Is it in this little lump? Yeah, it is. It's in this little clod here. Probably another bit of lead, but there's so much of it on here, which is a good thing. You know there's activity when there's lots of lead. But yeah, just a bit of lead, but just, yeah, super locks onto stuff. Absolute banger again. 55, 56, not great on the... It's not a perfect circle, but it is near the centre line. Again, it's just, yeah, I don't know where these bigger signals are coming from. Could just be a bit of lead again. I'm finding it today, certainly, but it's a little bit deeper, I think, this one. It's getting higher pitched. I did look at the numbers again. About 60 now, it's getting slightly bigger. I'll take one more scoop, I think, and then we're going with the... Nope, it's there, we got it. I was going to say we're going with a pinpointer. So as not to... Oh, I think I can see something. That looks like a coin. I think we've got ourselves a bit of a green. Is it a greenie? Don't know if that's green or... It's very dark coloured. But that is a little coin. And I don't expect very often to find sort of Georgian coins and that on here, because mostly found them all, to be honest. I think I can see a Britannia there, just... It's going to be a little farthing, I think. Looking at the size of it. Just have a quick look myself. There's not a major amount of detail on it. And I don't know if my phone keeps going off, sorry guys. Might be a bust. Let me just check that out. There may be a bust facing right. I'm not sure, not entirely sure. I'll have to have a closer look. But otherwise we'll have a little look at the roundup. But yeah, little pre-decimal coin for the day as well. Lovely, that was at some good depth that. It's a good 7-8 inches. But yeah, lovely. Another big signal. 43, 44. Don't know where they're coming from today, I really don't. Some of think this sit field's given up its sort of big signals, you know. I've been on air quite some time now. Just another piece of lead though. But yeah, been on air quite some time, and you think, well, you've probably pulled up most of the big signals. And pretty much most of the Roman coins, but they still keep coming, don't they? Lovely. Whilst we're at it, we might as well have a scratchy 15, and I think there's a possibility that that's a little hammered coin. Maybe. Very small. I think I can see some pellets, some detail on there. There certainly is. There's a little cross as well. It's a diddy little one. But we've got ourselves a bit of silver for the day. And it's a hammered coin. Or what's left of one anyway. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, that didn't have any trouble picking that out. Can we see any detail? I think it's another little farthing, you know. It's a bit worse for wear, but there is a bust there. Poor little thing has been battered, I think. Let's try and give it a little bit of a spray. Well, that wind is making my nose run today. Started off lovely, but yeah, keeps threatening rain, I think. But let's have a look at this. It's got to be a little Edward, hasn't it, I think. Definitely a little cross and pellets there. And we've got to bust that side, but yeah, like I say, a bit worse for wear, this one. Not the best condition again, but we're not too worried, are we? Still a hammered coin. Hammered coin's a hammered coin. Yeah, lovely little thing, look. Even part of the cross still sticking off to the side there where it's been snapped. Wonder if we can get any detail off it. Is that a LON there, I think? I'm going to say it's a London Mint going by that. Little London Mint Edward Farthing. Yeah, there's the little bust, look. There's his little face. Diddy little thing, look.
You beauty, yeah. Got to be a little farthing. That is absolutely tiny. Let's stick on the end of my finger. But yeah, hammered coin. We're on the hammered. We're on the silver. Roman and hammered today. It's been a while, I think, since I've had a hammered off here. So yeah, nice to see again. Absolutely lovely. Certainly going well. There's the hole where that hammered just was. Walked about, I don't know, 10 steps, if that. And where are you? Where's it gone? Down here, look, here we are. You can just see it split away from its little clod there, bit of an imprint. We're on another Roman. Oh, just come away there, hasn't it? The imprint's gone. Such soft soil. Yeah, definitely another little Roman coin. Is that number 5 for the day? We're well on the Roman today. This little coil definitely is plucking them out. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 11-inch did pretty well. It did the same. We were always pulling out the Roman coins, but yeah, this just seems to have that little edge on separation anyway. But I'm not going to give up on the 11-inch coil. That's probably going to be my little pasture coil. But yeah, give you that bit more depth. Obviously, you're going to lose some depth on a smaller coil, but I don't know, not that much probably. But yeah, Roman coin number 5. Absolutely smashing it today. Again, not the greatest of detail on there, but there is something there, isn't there? Can't make out a bust again. But yeah, Roman coin number 5. Should have filmed it, but it was quite a scratchy 2021. And that's another Roman coin. They're just coming up left, right and centre today. Oh, look at that. We've got some detail, I think, on this one. Quite often find the smaller ones have got detail. What is that? What is going on there? And we got a bust this time. Possibly... is it that way up? Hard to tell. Again, yeah, bust side's not so great. I think it's that way round. Could be totally wrong. Not sure on that one, but there is something on this side. Definitely looks like there's some writing across there, isn't there? That's a bit of a different one, that. That's a bit of an odd one. I'm going to have a clean up and have a bit of a closer look, and then I'll come back to you on this one, I think. Amazing how just a dry brush can bring up a coin so well, and even give it a shine like that. It's almost like I've waxed it, isn't it? I haven't. I don't carry wax with me. But no, just a dry brush there. Yeah, difficult. I think there's someone standing on the right-hand side of the coin. There's a bit of a dot there. Also some writing, but I can't make it out. But it's an odd one, that. Very different. It's quite a small coin. Still unsure on bust side. I can't work out. I think it's there. There you go. Is it someone facing right there? It's a bit difficult. Yeah, not sure on that one, but it's the nicest Roman coin I found today. Definitely got the most detail on it. And that's an odd one, that. Almost reminds me of a Celtic coin, you know, with the little pellets. Almost like a horse's leg there, maybe. I don't know, could be totally wrong there. Unless it's just completely been cut down. I think they used to cut the coins down a bit as well. But yeah, very different. Nice. I think that's maybe 6 today so far. I'll have to double check on numbers. I've lost count. Absolutely brilliant. Bit of a double whammy here. Got a very surfacey sounding 2930 and a bit of a deeper 14 there. So I'll just mark that 14, that's there somewhere. I think we'll look for this one first. Just have a little can't be very deep, this one. It doesn't sound very deep. It's very near the surface. What was this? 29.30, wasn't it? Probably a piece of lead again. No, it's round, but 29s, 30s is probably going to be a button, I guess. Is that a button, or is that a very big... I think that's a big Roman coin, you know, and we've got an imprint there as well, look. That's a big Roman coin, and I've dropped it. Come here. That is a... yeah. Cannot believe that's a Roman coin. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll drop that there with the imprint, we'll leave it alone for a minute. Turn that off. That is unbelievable. What's this little... just bangs those signals out, this little coil. Absolutely. Yeah, just let you know straight away. There's no mistake in it. That sounds a bit shallow. Out, but doesn't sound as good now, does it? Well, this double signals. Can we make it two next to each other? Or is this one going to be a little piece of lead or something? No, not in there. I think it's another one. I actually think that's a Roman coin. What I'll do is I'll put this over here with the other one, and we'll have a look on the other camera at both of them. So there we are, look. So we've got this, the bigger one here. I've still got the other one is tucked neatly in that little clod there, but I'm pretty sure that's another Roman coin. Let's have a look at this bigger one first. That's a big coin. Definitely not small. Got a little bit of a lump of something, some sort of corrosion on it. Oh, we look like we've got a decent bust though. Look at this. Look at this. There we have it. Look at that. It's got to be a Constantine, hasn't it? Looking at that. That's a big chunky Roman coin, that. Definitely wasn't going to be missed in the field, that one. Well, obviously has been missed for the few years that I've been here. I've been missing it, that's for sure. See that little wipe. There we go. Probably, like I say, I thought the last one was, but that's best coin of the day, isn't it? Best Roman coin of the day. Got someone standing on the back. There's a good bit of crust on there, isn't there, on this top, which is a shame. But yeah, that's a lovely bust. Look at that. Let's go straight to the other one. We'll leave that there, ready for photos. And there's the imprint. Actually, we'll keep that with it, I think. Is there a... can we see any detail on the imprint? We might even be able to see part of the bust there, look. That's lovely, that is. Absolutely brilliant. Where's this other one? Here we go. We'll break this one out of the clod together as well, I think. There we go. There's got to be another little Roman coin. Two next to each other, though. That's brilliant. Didn't have to go far for those two. Let's have a little spray up that one. Can we get any detail off this second one? Probably not, looking at it. Oh, I've absolutely lost count now. I don't know how many we've had today. I think it was 8 or 9, maybe 7, 8, 9, somewhere there. I will, like I say, I'll double check. I'll have a little look, see what we got. But there might be some detail on this one. Let's have a little. What we got there? Is there a bust? I can't quite make it out. Very difficult, that one again. Bit of a crusty one. There is something on there, but yeah, that's a difficult one. But two Roman coins, and that first one's an absolute beauty. Look at that. Absolute cracker. Amazing. Obviously, I've just searched in the area where I found those two Roman coins just there. Literally right next to it. Very surfacey, 11, 12, but it might not be anything, we never know. Always worth a look though, isn't it? Probably this one's going to be a bit of lead. I'm not going to be lucky enough to have 3 in a row, am I? Right next to each other. Be quiet, pinpointer. 3 in a row, could it be? It's quite low numbers, this one, for a, even for a Roman coin. It's getting down there, isn't it? Still in there somewhere. Are we on, pinpointer? No, you know what? I think it is one. 3 in a row there, look. I have just checked, I'm up to, I think it was 8 and a maybe, wasn't it? So 9, but yeah, 8 and a maybe, I think. But that's now 9 and a maybe. Yeah, definitely a Roman coin. No detail on it. But we're on another Roman coin. That's unbelievable. Literally right there, look, right next to each other. Crazy, crazy stuff. That's 3 in a row within a few feet. I'm going to definitely just check this little area. Yeah, no detail on that whatsoever, but definitely a little Roman coin again. You beauty. Clearly a little hot spot here. So there was 1 and 2, surfacey one there, second one there, third one there. And just here, probably another 3 or 4 steps away, I'm pretty sure we got another one, look. This was coming in at 9, so I didn't film it because I was thinking that's far too low. But yeah, these little Romans can come in anywhere. And that is definitely another Roman, so that's like 10 today. That's crazy. We're getting on for one of my best ever days on Roman coins. I think maybe my best is probably about 9, I think. It's 9 or 10, so we're cracked it today. We'll see if we can pull up some more, but yeah, I'll keep trying to film them, but yeah, I'm going to run out of video, I think. Absolutely crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Another Roman coin. Right, a little bit further away from where they were, those Roman coins, and on the other side of them. And I've ended up with this little clod, and this was another coming in at a 10 again. I've got a little edge there, and I can't really make out whether that's almost looks silver, guys. No, I don't know. Is it going to be? Could it be a hammered? Let's try and set you there. Could that be? I'd be mad if that's a hammered next to all these Roman coins, or is it just a button? It may even just be a button, but it was worth getting the camera on for it. I think it is a button. Yeah. Oh, I just saw that little edge and thought, oh, you got to turn the camera on for that. Yep, unfortunately that one's just a button. Again, not very far away from those holes. We've got a 17-18. Now you can hear that iron in there. But it's not phasing it. 16, 17, 18. Definitely iron nearby. And this is definitely why I'm finding more today. This little coil is picking them out, without doubt. It's picking them out of the iron. And is that a Roman, or can't even hardly pick it up, it's tiny. That is another little Roman coin. A very, very worn, let me just have a little look. Very, very worn and very small. But that is definitely, without doubt, I've found enough of them to know, that is another little Roman coin. Almost got a square look to it. Could even be a rose farthing, but I'm pretty sure it's Roman. Just having another double check there. Don't think there's any detail on it, but yeah, that's part of a Roman coin. Very, very small. But yeah, wow, that's 5. That's 5 in this little area. So I'll keep checking, I'll keep hunting. I really want some lunch, but I can't stop. Lovely. Once again, not far away. Iron everywhere. Barely picking it out. I just heard a little noise. Pretty solid 25. Just in there somewhere. Probably in that little clod there. I don't think it's that deep. A little bit further down maybe. Beautiful 26, look at that. Absolute solid dot on the line. Now if that ain't something good, I'll be very surprised. It's gotta be something good.
After all this, the best signal over here will be a blooming bit of lead when they come out that crisp. Can't see it. Is it that in that clod? No. I'm struggling there, guys. Sorry, you don't want to be looking down there. Really struggling. Oh no, there. What's that?
Unbelievable. That's a cut half. It's a cut half. Oh, I think I may have just caught that. I think I have, but not too badly. But that is a cut half. Let's get on the other camera.
We are just having an incredible day. That's where one of those Roman coins. There's a few more there. So we've had 5 Roman coins and we've just come over to here, not far from those. And yeah, this little beauty's come up. Now I did catch it, but I think only enough to just take the patina off it, luckily. But that also is a voided short cross. I can't make out exactly the detail on there, but something on, can't, yeah, so that'll be the Monia on, and then the city, but obviously we can't see that. But looking at that, double hair loop, I think, and I just make out a bit of his little beard, I think that's a John, King John. Anybody want to just double check that one for me? But yeah, the double hair loop on the sides of his head, usually a King John. Obviously the voided short crosses can be Henry II, Richard, John, or Henry III, I think. So they all use that same voided short cross, and they also all say, can't see all of it, but there's an E-N-R, Henrichs. There would have been a H at the top here, but yeah, Henricus. They all had Henry or Henricus written on them. They all use that same coin, just changed the bust basically. But yeah, what an amazing little thing. And I'm just glad I didn't proper ding that. I don't know how I did it, whether it was, yeah, it must have been the spade, but yeah, I've not done any damage luckily. Maybe that little tiny bit there, but I don't know if that was me. Seemed to have rubbed off what I did. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Another hammered coin. There's something going on here. That's always when I get something new, isn't it? Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Looks like we're double whammying again. I've already dug this one. They're very iffy, even out of the ground, look. You can hear that. I'll leave that there, I've already seen it, I know what it is. It is a Roman coin. I marked the other one, that's here. This one's in the 30s, higher numbers. It's out, I think. There we are. We'll go back to that other one in a second.
Can't keep up with them. There's that many signals today, honestly. It's been crazy. Let's get this one out of the way.
I don't think that was... What's that? Okay, that was iffy a bit, but that was a shotty end centre. I'll just check the hole, but I think that was it. You can hear all the iron in there, it's crazy. Crazy how this thing's picking this stuff up. It's definitely better at separation, 100%. Yeah, that's that. And that's this one. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, and I've just spotted this everywhere today. Look at that little Roman pot rim. It's just coming up left, right and centre today. We're having a smashing day. Put that in my bag. Let's have a little look at this, see if there's any detail or whether it's worth going to the other camera for. But that is definitely a little Roman coin again. And again, I've lost count. I think I'm up to about 10, 11 possibly. I'll just turn away from that wind a little bit. Let me just have a little closer look. I think there's something on there, but it's not very good. Give that a little brush. A little brush seems to shine them up a little bit. If you give them a little buff, saves wetting them. Tend not to wet the Roman coins so much anymore. Kind of can't see the detail as well when you do that, really. I tend to use that more, the spray, for hammers. But yeah, not a lot of detail on there, but it is another Roman coin. And I'm absolutely loving today. Right, well, I found another use for the smaller coil, for the M9. This one is Roman 2, and it has been set with maize. I had to think then. Yeah, I'll just pop the other side of the hedge here. I'm literally just the other side of the hedge. I hadn't planned on coming on here, but I just wanted to try it between the rows here, which it's perfect for. As you can see, I'm bang in the middle of a row, and unbelievably, I think I might even have another Roman coin here. It's crazy. This thing is just banging them out today. I think it is. Look, we've even got another little imprint there. Unbelievable today. I'm pretty sure that's a Roman coin again. Yeah, it is. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's just give that a little clean. We'll give it a little brush again. And I don't find that many Roman coins on here. I had that Roman, the gold Roman off of here, which is just incredible. I'm still yet to find that other piece of it. I will one day, hopefully. Yeah, but that is another Roman coin. Like I say, I've totally lost count again. Memory is awful. Absolutely awful. But yeah, another one. Can't believe it. Is that a little bust there? Can't quite tell. Bit of a grotty one, that. But definitely a Roman coin nonetheless. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I've literally just hopped the other side of the hedge to have a little look on here, and then got that little 30s, in the 30s that one was. Brilliant.
Right guys, well that is going to be it for the day. What an incredible day, honestly. It's just mad, just mind-boggling that Roman coins can still come off this field. I've done this field over and over and over and over, and it never stops. Just never stops giving up Roman coins and everything else, you know. It's not just Roman coins here, there's everything here. I've had everything from Celtic onwards. It's just a magnificent field, it really is. This coil, what do we make of this? Well, it's amazing, absolutely brilliant. It's not a case of whether it's better than the 11-inch coil, because the 11-inch coil is bloody brilliant, really, really good. But this has got an edge on the recovery and separation of targets. It really has. It's ahead of the game on that. So depending on where you want to use it, really, isn't it? I mean, this is the perfect place for a smaller coil. My Roman field just full of everything, full of iron, full of nails, lead, everything you can think of is in here. It's a busy field, and this is just the coil for it. If you're on pasture, you're going to want the bigger one, aren't you? You're going to want to get depth, and as long as it isn't crazy busy again, you know. But this, I don't think this is losing a lot of depth. I really don't. I'm really pleased with how I've been hitting. Sort of, I hit that coin earlier. It must have been about 8 inches, that pre-decimal. So I don't feel like it's lost a lot of depth. It's not losing a lot of coverage area, because the halo around it just seems to pick stuff off the side, you know. But yeah, M9 coil. If you want one, obviously, don't forget dragon detecting. You can use my code DIGGERD10 and get yourself 10% off. Every little helps, doesn't it? So, but yeah, definitely worth a buy if you've got a field that's very heavily populated, you know, or been heavily populated in the past, and it's full of iron and everything trash, anything like that. Then this is the coil for it. Yeah, I wouldn't have personally gone for the next one down, the 8 inch. I think that's just a little bit too small, but this is the one. This is the one for me. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Let's go to the roundup and have a look at what we found today, guys.
Well, there you go, guys. There is just no doubting whatsoever that little coil has super separation. I mean, look at that. Look at that for a day. Just, yeah, incredible. Absolutely incredible. What a day's hunting. Yeah, where do we start? Part of facts and artifacts, not a lot to go on today, really. A little fleur-de-lis there, a little bit of probably a little leather decoration of some kind, a bit of a crotal bell, a couple of little buttons, one that tricked me thinking it was a Roman, but no, there's a shank. Big button, that was at some depth actually. Didn't record that one, I don't think, but that was at some good depth. That must have been 8 or 9 inches deep. A bit of buckle there, ring thing, medieval sort of harness or strap ring. Strange piece of copper there, or bronze. I thought it had some little patterning on there. I think it has. That is even possibly, there is a possibility that that's part of a Roman bracelet, but not 100% sure. It's definitely got a little bit of little lines there, hasn't it, like it was decorated. But definitely got that look about it, hasn't it? I found a piece of flint today. I didn't film that, but again, look, there's a lot of strikes on here that make me think it's probably worked. Again, not 100% sure, but it's very sharp, concave. It's got that look about it, hasn't it? So I do pick them up. I like to keep them, but yeah, again, let me know. This, I did put this on a fossil page, and they say it's not a fossil. I don't think it's either a horse or bovine tooth. But to me, I mean, it looks like stone. Just doesn't feel like bone. It's heavy, but it is a tooth. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm trying to find out. That bit there kind of makes it look more like bone, but definitely got a... Yeah, it's weird. I don't know if it's a fossil, but pretty cool, and it's huge. But coins wise, what a day, honestly. There's one missing out of here, isn't there, because Toby took one home. Bless his little heart, but he loves it, absolutely loves being out and hunting for bits of pottery and china and stuff, you know. So when he gets to come metal detecting, he absolutely loves it. Well, what have we got here? I think I counted 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus Toby's one. That's 14 Roman coins. I'm going to say that definitely is a part of a Roman coin, that one. There is some detail on there, isn't there? Look, something on there, but that is a piece of a Roman coin. Still counts. 14, that is my record. It's got to be my record. I think I've had maybe 10 or 11 before, but not that many before. This is crazy. And not only that, I mean, some of them have got superb detail on it. That's the best one today, isn't it? That's the biggest coin as well, biggest Roman. We've got that little pre-decimal there. I still haven't worked out who that is, actually. That's Britannia on that side. Can we see it now? That's the question. Which way is Britannia? That way. So in theory, it should be bust that way. I think there is something there, but I can't quite make it out. I'm gonna have a guess at a George II, I think. Possibly little George II farthing. And of course we had 2 hammered coins as well today. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? A little cut half and again a little farthing, I think, of an Edward. Little Eddie farthing there. Look, there is his little bust, absolutely tiny. And of course the little cut half as well. I nearly got hit in the head by a bird then, trying to attack me. Yeah, so that I believe that's a voided short cross of King John, and there he is, or half of his head, what's left. But yeah, lovely little cut half, absolutely amazing. There's just the stuff that's suddenly come up off here today is just incredible. I haven't had a day like that in a long while. One of the best days detecting so far, without a doubt. So yeah, I'm just chilling here amongst the flowers. Yeah, gonna end my day. I'm gonna head home. I might just swing my way back to the van, you know. We always do, don't we? But yeah, no, what a cracking day, honestly. Thank you again for joining me, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please hit the thumbs up. Give me a subscribe if you haven't already, you know, hit that subscribe button. Again, thank you everybody who, you know, the people who hit the super thanks button. There's a thanks button on the channel if you want to help the channel out in any way. But those of you that have, yeah, I really, really appreciate it. It helps a lot with a lot of different things. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. I'll see you on the next one, guys.